In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up an Amazon sponsored product campaign and start driving traffic to your products and making sales in just 10 minutes. Sponsored product ads on Amazon are available to all sellers. So for example, if we do a search for energy drinks, Amazon will serve a list of products. And we can see at the top here, this is what is known as a sponsored brand campaign at the top. And then we have our sponsored product campaigns. These are advertising individual products, and you can see here it's advertising Red Bull and other top energy brand companies. Underneath here, we have the so-called organic results. These are the unpaid results. Amazon ranks these products based on the historical performance of the listings. So it looks at the reviews and also the sales those listings have made. We scroll down a little bit more, we'll see some more ads here. So the reason that people buy ads is to get more promotion for their products and to appear at this very important bit of page real estate at the top of the listing results. Amazon sponsored results will charge a cost per click. So that means if you click on a listing like I'm doing now, then the person advertising that product will pay for that click. Now that we understand what an Amazon sponsored product campaign can do for your business, I'm going to take you step by step through the process of setting up your first campaign. To navigate to Amazon sponsored product campaigns, from the main menu, go to Advertising Campaign Manager. From there, if you want to create a campaign, click on this Create Campaign button. You then have a choice of sponsored products, sponsored brands, or sponsored display. Let's click on Sponsored Products. Every campaign must have a name. Use a naming convention which describes what the campaign is about. So for example, if we use the campaign name Automatic Wooden Toys, that might describe a campaign which has automatic targeting, and the category of the products which are included are the wooden toys. Next, choose the start and end date for your campaign. You can either choose to have a set date for the end of the campaign, or you can choose to have no date, and that means the campaign will run continuously. Bear in mind that customers may click on an ad and then buy the product several days later, so it may take a week or two for these sales results to be accurate. The daily budget sets the maximum amount you want to spend per day on this campaign. Bear in mind that this is averaged over the course of a month. So if you put a daily budget of £10, over the course of a month, in a month with 30 days, you will spend £300. But some days you might spend £9, and some days you might spend £12, but it'll even out over the course of a month. Sponsored product campaigns can either be set up with automatic targeting or manual targeting. Automatic targeting is where you let Amazon decide the keywords and products for which it thinks are most appropriate to target your ad. With manual targeting, you specifically add keywords or products where you want to target shoppers. Automatic targeting is obviously easier to set up, whereas manual targeting will give you more control over your campaign. For each campaign, the advertiser needs to choose from one of three bidding strategies. Dynamic bids down only will lower your bids when Amazon thinks there is less chance of a sale converting. Dynamic bids up and down will either raise your bids by up to 100% if Amazon thinks there is a greater chance of a sale, or lower your bids if it thinks there is less chance of a sale. Fixed bids will use exactly the bid that you specify. You can also add bid adjustments by placement. You can choose to bid up for the top of the search page or bid up to be on a product page up to 900% more. If you enter a figure into this box and also choose one of these campaign bidding strategies, you can see the actual bids that you could be applying. So for example, if it's dynamic bids down only, if it's 100% extra for the top of the page and your maximum bid was 50p, then the maximum bid to be at the top of the page would be £1. If it's dynamic bids up and down, that would be £2 because it would be the 100% for the top of the page and the maximum 100% dynamic bid raise. If it's a fixed bid, it would just be the 100% extra on the 50p bid. Selecting dynamic bids up and down will raise your sales. It is the only of the three which will actually increase your bids. Dynamic down bids won't increase your bids, but will potentially decrease your advertising cost of sale. A sponsored products campaign is made up of a number of ad groups. An ad group is a group of ads which share the same keywords or products. Consider grouping into ad groups which fall within the same category or price point range. Let's give this ad group a name like Wooden Toys to describe what the products are. And then let's add some products that we want to advertise. I'm just choosing these randomly. Now for this campaign, we selected automatic targeting. That means that Amazon does the matching of products and keywords for us. There are some settings here where you can refine how Amazon does its targeting. The first option is to just set a default bid. That means that you will bid the same, in this case 50p, for all placements. Alternatively, you can set bids by targeting group. These are match types that Amazon has created. So you can choose the match types and you can choose the bids for them. Please see the video on match types where I discuss the difference between these different match types in detail. Finally, negative keyword targeting. This is where you can set negative exact and keyword phrases for which you do not want your products to appear. Again, check the video on keyword match types. You can also set negative product targets. So if there's products which you do not want your automatically targeted ads to appear on, then you can specify them here. You can search by name or ASIN or SKU. So if we just search for iPhone, for example, it'll bring up a list of products and you can exclude your ads from appearing on those pages. Once you're done, you can either save as a draft or launch the campaign. Let's launch the campaign. The other option in creating a sponsored product campaign is manual targeting. This is where you choose the keywords or products you want to target to shoppers. The campaign settings in terms of the name, the start and end days, and budget are the same. The campaign bidding strategy is the same. Again, you select the products you want to advertise. You can either select keyword targeting or product targeting. If it's product targeting, you can select a category. Let's select some products first. If it's product targeting, you can either select a category, and here it's suggesting these 3 categories here, or you can select individual products, and it's suggesting a list of products here to advertise on based on the products that have been selected. Once you've selected your product targets, either categories or individual products, you can add. It will appear down here in the targeted list, and you can bid on them individually. You can either just stick with the default bid, or by clicking the apply button, it will apply the suggested bid, or you can just edit it yourself. Up here are the individual products you're bidding on, and down here are the categories. You can refine the category. If you click on the category, you can select brands within the category, age range of products, star rating, price, and the shipping options. And that will refine the products within the category which your adverts show for. Down here, you can specify negative product targeting. You can exclude certain brands, which you can search for. Or you can exclude certain products. And once selected, they will be shown as negative targets, and your ads will not show for those products. The other option for manual targeted campaigns is keyword targeting. Here your ads will appear for a list of keywords that you specify. Here is a list of keywords which Amazon has suggested as suitable for the products that have been selected up here. There's the keyword, and here's the match type. So it shows each keyword in broad, phrase, and exact match, and you can add whichever those you want to. When adding the keyword, you can choose the bid at which the keyword is added. So you can choose either a custom bid, which is one you set, or you can choose Amazon suggested bid, which is the bid that Amazon suggests has the best chance of winning the bid auction, or you can set the default bid. When you add the products, you can choose the match types in which you add them in. So here they're being added in broad, phrase, and exact. Alternatively, you can add your own list of keywords, and if you add a keyword, you can choose the match types in which it's added. So here, if I then add that keyword, it will add it in broad, phrase, and exact to the list. Also, if I type in the keyword, it'll basically suggest different options down there, and I can again add those in the match type. So let's just add this one in broad and phrase, but not exact. So you can see that appears there, and that has been added with the default bid. If you click on the suggested bid, it will change it to the suggested bid. There's the option of adding negative keywords, and the negative keywords are keywords for which you do not want your ad to be displayed. You can either add a keyword and specify it as a negative exact match or a negative phrase match. And let's just add that as a negative exact match, and then let's add iPhone case as a negative phrase match. And once that has been done, the campaign can be launched.